There's a place most people never think about. A drawer, a box, a corner of a room, filled with things we don't use anymore. Old chargers, unfinished notebooks, keys with no locks. Things we tell ourselves we'll throw away someday. But we don't. We open it, look for a second, and quietly close it again. Not because we need it, but because something inside us says, not yet. Most things we keep are not valuable. They are emotional triggers. A concert ticket is just paper. But in your hands, it becomes a night where you felt alive. We don't store objects. We store versions of ourselves. A childhood toy is not plastic. It is a time when problems were small. A letter is not ink on paper. It is a voice from someone who once mattered deeply. And when we throw them away, it feels like we are erasing a part of our history, even if we are not. So we hesitate. We pause. We tell ourselves, I might need this later. But deep down, it's not about needing it. It's about not wanting to lose what it represents.
Some things we keep for a different reason. We paid for them, and that changes everything. A gadget we never used, a hobby we abandoned, a purchase that felt like a new version of us. Throwing it away feels like losing money twice. So we keep it, not because it is useful, but because letting it go feels like admitting a mistake. Psychologists call this the sunk cost effect. The more we invest, the harder it becomes to walk away, even when staying makes no sense. So we create a small lie. We say, I'll use it someday. But someday is quiet. It never arrives loudly. It just stretches into months, then years.
And sometimes it is not about the past. It is about the future that never came. The guitar you never learned, the fitness gear you stopped using, the books you plan to read. They don't represent failure. They represent possibility. Inside every unused object, there is a version of you. A version that tried harder, started earlier, stayed consistent. And when we look at those objects, we are not just seeing things. We are seeing what could have been. Clutter is not always chaos. Sometimes it is comfort, familiarity, a silent reminder that nothing is truly lost. But over time, what we keep starts to change us. Not loudly, not suddenly, but quietly. Every unused object becomes a small reminder of delay, of postponement, of unfinished decisions. And slowly, space becomes heavier than we notice. Not just physical space, mental space, emotional space. Because every item in a room asks for something. Attention, energy, memory, even if we are not aware of it. Letting go is not forgetting. It is not erasing memory or dismissing who you were. It is simply accepting that not everything from your past needs to come with you. Because memories don't live in objects. They live in you. We think we are holding on to things, but often we are holding on to feelings, versions of ourselves, moments we are afraid will fade. But they don't fade because an object is gone. They fade only when we stop remembering them. So maybe the real question is, what are we afraid we will lose if we let them go? And when you finally decide to let something go, you realize something unexpected. You did not lose the memory. You carried it with you the whole time. Because you were never keeping the object. You were keeping yourself. A past version, a story, a feeling. And those things do not need space in a drawer. They already live inside you.
So you close the box, not with regret, but with understanding. And for the first time, the room feels lighter. Not because something is gone, but because you are no longer holding on to what you don't need.